Last week, we talked about glorifying God, and one of the ways we do that is by obeying what He says. Thankfully, God gave Moses a list of laws to live by, and you may have heard of some of them. They're called the 10 Commandments. Suffice to say, they are a list of do's and don'ts, or thou shalt and thou shalt nots. On top of the Big Ten, there were many other laws given to God's people. But for this question, we're just going to focus on the ones that Jesus said were the most important, and ultimately what the law requires of us.
Calling the accused.
Because God is holy and perfect, we needed laws for relating to Him. By leading imperfect lives, we are sinning against God Himself because we're going against His law.
Order!
Joshua, you are hereby charged with 23 counts of vain celebration, 24,601 counts of misquoting lyrics, and refusing to admit you were wrong, a count of drinking the milk straight from the carton, 5 counts of lies, that's not too bad, just this morning, and finally 1 count of an occasion where you didn't shout with Dora, Swiper, no swiping.
What?
Now, remember that Jesus died and rose again so that we didn't have to be guilty. And when God looks at us, He sees Jesus. So that should make us thankful and joyful in obeying God's law, because it pleases Him when we do so. Obedience out of love. Jesus summed the entire law up with the first 2 commandments, and therefore the most important. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And the second is like it. You shall love your neighbour as yourself.